Hey everyone. Um, Mrs. Delicazada and I thought that it would be really fun to do a little surprise for all of your prep teachers this year. So we've put together this thing called a Jamboard, and I'm going to show you how to use it today. So we're going to write an appreciation for each of the teachers that you've worked with. Some of you have worked with all of these teachers, and some of you have worked with 4 or 5 of them. So choose the teachers that you've worked with this year to leave an appreciation for. And so how Jamboard works is what we're looking at right now is the first page on the board. Sorry, I'm just gonna get rid of that. And up on the top here, where my mouse is circling, that's how you switch pages. I'll show you that in a second. And we're going to be basically adding a sticky note to the pages. Now, this is a shared Jamboard, which means that everybody has access. So you have to be careful not to move things or write over somebody else's work. So just be respectful and mindful of that. So this is what it looks like when you first open it up. It says More Street Teachers Rock. Add a sticky note to write an appreciation for your teachers this year. Each teacher has his or her own page, and don't forget to include your name so they know who it's from. So once you get to this cover page, what you're going to do next is you'll flip over to the first page by coming up to the top here and hitting this arrow. And it should take us to the next frame. Okay, so this next frame, number 2, is for Mr. Kwan. And so it just looks like a big piece of paper. And you're going to leave a sticky note and you're going to say something really kind to Mr. Kwan, something that you appreciate about him or something that you miss about him or something you liked that he did during your time with him at library. So if you come on over to the side of the board right over here, there are many tools to choose from, but today we're only going to be using one, and it's this one right here. And if you just hover on top of it, it will show you that it's a sticky note. So click on that. And then what you're going to get is this board here. This is going to become your sticky note. And you can choose to keep it yellow. You can make it green. You can make it blue or pink or orange. Those are your options. So I'll leave it orange for now. And then you click on the orange strip and you're going to write the message that you'd like to leave for Mr. Kwan. So I might say something like, I loved all the books you read us this year. Okay. And then you'll sign your name. Ms. Toombs is mine. So I'll write that there. My computer's a little slow. I apologize. And then once you've got your message and your name, you're just going to hit the button that says save, and it's going to create your sticky note for you. Okay, there it goes. Okay, and so I'm going to now cancel because I don't need to do another sticky note. And we'll take a look. So there's my sticky note that's been added to Mr. Kwan's page. You can click on it and you can make the sticky note bigger by dragging the corner. Okay, you can also turn it if you'd like. If you want it sideways, you can make it sideways. And then by just turning or putting your cursor in the middle here, where it looks like 4 arrows crossing, you can just drag it and put it anywhere you'd like. Now, this is the part that we were mentioning at the beginning. Because we're all going to be leaving sticky notes on this board for Mr. Kwan together, it's really important that you don't take your sticky note and put it on top of somebody else's. So just be mindful of where you're putting your work, and if the board gets squishy and you find that you need to make somebody's a little bit smaller, that's probably okay to fit yours on, but just make sure that we're being fair and respectful to each other. There we go. Then after you've done Mr. Kwan's note, come back up, click to the next board and see who it's for. This one's for Mr. Ellis. Okay. This next board is for Miss Wallet. So far we've all had these teachers this year. And then some of us have worked with Miss Chakangul a lot this year. So if you've worked with her, you can leave her a sticky note. Even if you haven't worked with her, but you just have benefited from her coming into the room and maybe helping you out because she does that sometimes. You can always leave her a sticky note as well. Same with Mr. Jackson, who comes in to support sometimes. So you can always leave him a note. If you've worked with him, for sure leave him a note and let him know what you think. And the last one is for Mr. Colford. So this last one is probably for just those grade 4 students who had core French this year with Mr. Colford. Once you've left all your sticky notes, all you have to do is close the Jamboard. Just press the X. It will automatically save your work. And what's really fun is we're going to be able to see each other. If 2 people are working on the Jamboard at the same time, we'll get to see each other, which is kind of cool too. All right. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this Jamboard. Bye for now.